Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Cutthroat Research, and I am here with a very special video. I got my hands on one of these Worlds Collide starter sets. So we are going to do an opening. Hopefully you guys enjoy. So I guess we'll just get into it. We're going to go through the cards for each of the two decks that come in here and show you what comes inside this. And if you guys didn't know, some Targets did put these out early, so try your luck in your local area. Alrighty, so the starter comes with the token sets. You get everything that was in the old starter, along with the Enrage and Ward tokens. You get 2 paper playmats, quick start rulebook with a link to the full rules guide, and 2 randomized World Collide deck. So let's get these open. I'm going to do my best to not show the list so that we can experience this together. So this one is called LaDonna Hydroria Sorceress. So let's get this opened up. Let's see what we got going on in here. It is Dis, Logos, and Saurian. So right off the bat we have one of the new houses. So there is our identity card. Now let's get right into it. So, make sure there's not a glare on here. We have Triumph. If there are no enemy creatures, exalt each friendly creature. If you do, and there are 6 or more friendly creatures, forge a key at no cost. So that is Triumph. That's pretty strong. I like that so far. And we have another one. So it's again, if there are no enemy creatures, exalt each friendly one. If you do and there are 6 or more friendly, forge a key at no cost. So that's starting pretty strong. We have Livia the Elder. Reap, you may exalt Livia the Elder. If you do, each friendly creature's fight effects and reap effects are fight/reap effects for the remainder of the turn. It's also pretty powerful. Good of the Many. Destroy each creature that does not share a trait with another creature in its controller's battle line. Pair Guardian. This was a preview card. Again, I'll try and keep the glare off, but might be a little difficult. Sorry, I'm doing this really quickly. Again, sorry about the audio. I'm not busting out any special equipment. I just want to get this to you guys as quickly as possible. Tressarian Legionary. So that's a taunt with a play effect toward a friendly creature. Tribute. The most powerful friendly creature captures 2. You may exalt that creature to repeat the preceding effect. That's pretty good too. Redder Gallum. This is like the Lash of Broken Dreams on a creature. Your opponent's keys cost +3 during their next turn. That's a play effect. Then you have a reap effect where you can exalt it to do the same thing. You have Quester Jarda, an elusive creature with reap. You may exalt Jarda. If you do, gain 1 amber. You have the Imperial Scudum. This creature gets +2 armor and destroyed. Move each amber on this creature to the common supply. So that's some protection for your warding. Axiom of Grisk. Ward a creature, destroy each creature with no amber on it, and gain 2 chains. That's good. I like that. That Saurian lineup's pretty neat. So that's a good first little introduction to Saurian for me. This is my first pack of it I'm opening. So in Logos we have Replicator, an old favorite. Seismontangular. This is another one that I believe is returning. Remote access, always great. Get rid of an artifact. or not get rid of it, use an artifact if it's yours, but if it is an Omni sacrifice, you get rid of it. Good for dealing with Nepenthe seeds, stuff like that. Reassembling Automaton. Destroyed. If you have any other creatures in play, instead of destroying Reassembling Automaton, fully heal it, exhaust it, and move it to a flank. Quantum Finger Tap is also returning. Got 2 of those. Discombobulator. This creature gains your amber cannot be stolen. Twin Bolt Emission, another old favorite. Quant, I liked this guy. Reap, you may play 1 non-logos action card this turn. Information Exchange, we got 2 of those. Steal 1. If your opponent stole amber from you on their previous turn, steal 2 instead. Hapsis, after an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Hapsis, ward Hapsis and draw a card. So that's the logos there. Also seems pretty good. It looks like we have quite a bit of printed amber so far. I think the Saurian here is strong. It's hard to say. I don't obviously know what the meta might shake out to be in this new set, but let's check out the discs. We have Sinestra. After your opponent plays a creature on their left flank, they lose 1 amber. So that's cool, using the left and right flank. So positioning is definitely going to matter. Snag. Fight. Your opponent must choose a house of the creature Snag fights as their active house for the next turn. So it's like a very limited control the weak. Poltergeist. That's more artifact control and disruption. Oh, EE on the fringes. This is that really puntastic card. During your turn, after you discard a discard from your hand, you may purge a discard from a discard pile. If you do, steal 1. We have Boar Knit. It is Reap. Reveal the top 5 cards of a player's deck. Purge a card revealed this way. And shuffle the other revealed cards into the deck. Bloodshard Imp. Returning from set 2. If a creature reaps, its controller must sacrifice it. Malison. With a fight effect, you may move an enemy creature anywhere in its controller's battle line. Then, if it's on a flank, capture 1 from its own side. So that's pretty neat. We got 2 of those. Imp Spectre. Destroyed. Purge a random card from your opponent's hand. Harbinger of Doom. This was another previewed card. Destroyed. Destroy each creature. Edarame. Reap. Destroy creature of the house with the most creatures in play. And a Binding Irons. So that is the first deck. Ladonna Hydroria Sorceress. I think it's pretty solid. I do like it. Some things I'm not a huge fan of, but we will see how the meta shifts. I like having these 2. If you pull this off on the same turn, that's 2 free keys. That's huge. I feel like that's a really good double rare to get. You just wipe their board. They have no creatures. If you can manage to get 6 on the board and they don't play anything on their next turn, it's just... how many creatures do we have in Saurian? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So can't do it with just Saurian, but that's deck 1. So now put that to the side and we will open up deck 2 for you guys. So here we have Teeth Zos Gigantatonatrus. It is Saurian, Untamed, and Star Alliance. These names have been pretty cool as well. I don't know how many people. I know for a while I wasn't paying attention to the names, and I'd go through my decks and find some that I really did enjoy. So we'll put the identity card there. It is Saurian, Untamed, Star Alliance. So let's get right into it. We have the Vine Apple Tree. It is an artifact. Keys cost +1 for each growth counter on it. After a key is forged, remove each growth counter from it. An action, put a growth counter on it. So that's some roundabout key control through an artifact. That's an interesting card. I do like that. We have Kangafant. Each creature gains Reap. Destroy this creature. So it's some anti-Reap, but it does count your creatures as well. Gabuk. Destroyed. Discard the top card of your deck if it is a creature. After Gabuk leaves play, put that creature into play in Gabuk's position on the battle line. That's pretty neat. That's an interesting effect. Unsuspecting Prey. Deal 2 to up to 3 undamaged creatures. I'm a fan of that. Regrowth. That's an old favorite from set 1 and 2. Musthick. It's a Mushy Murmuk. That's what I'm going to call him. Each player's keys cost +1, and his play is deal 4 to a creature. Like that. Ooh, got 2 of them. And a key charge. More Murmuks. Imprinted a Murmuk. That's elusive. Your keys cost -1. Harmonia. Elusive. After you play a creature, if there are more enemy creatures than friendly, gain 1. So it's the opposite of Dysania. That's a neat little theme win. Then we have Ghost Hawk. Deploy. In play, you may reap with each neighboring creature, 1 at a time. Cauldron Boil. Deal damage to each creature equal to the amount of damage on that creature. And that is the Untamed. So I like having these Murmuks, the key charge. I don't think that's a terrible Untamed. So now both of these are going to be new houses. So we have Forging Alliance. Forge a key at +7, reduced by 1 to a maximum of 6 for each house represented in play. That's a key cheat for Star Alliance. Xeno Training. For each house represented among friendly creatures, a friendly creature captures 1. We have Universal Translator. This creature gains Fight Reap. Use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature. That's good because you can drop it on a Star Alliance one that's ready and house cheat that turn. Transporter Platform. Return a friendly creature and each upgrade attached to it to your hand. We have the Science Officer Morpheus. After you play a creature with a play effect, trigger its play effect an additional time. Garcia. Keys cost +2 during your opponent's next turn. That's a play, fight, and reap. Red Alert. If there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, deal damage to each enemy creature equal to the difference. We have 2 of those. We have 3 Red Alerts as High Alert in this deck. We have Medic Ingram. Play, fight, reap. You may heal 3 damage from a creature and ward it. Commander Chan. Fight, reap. Use another friendly creature. Got 2 of him, and that's the Star Alliance. So let's look through here real quick. At the end, I want to see how many play effects I have to take advantage of that Morpheus. That's pretty neat. So our Saurian, we have Diplo Macy. Alpha card. Until the start of your next turn, each creature gains before fight, exalt this creature. So that's good against your opponent. Tribune Pompidus. Each friendly creature gets +2 for each amber on it, and before a fight you may exalt him. Stomp. Deal 5 to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, exalt a friendly creature. Orator Hisaro. Deploy. Play effect, ready and exalt each of his neighbors. For the remainder of the turn, they belong to House Saurian. Tricerian Legionnaire, or Dinosaur Bulwark as I like to call him. Thero Centurion, 6 power, 1 armor, play and fight, capture 1. Here's that Lash of Broken Dreams Chicken Raptor guy, and we got 2 of them in this deck. Odoak the Patrician, capture 1, play effect, and while he has amber on him, your amber cannot be stolen. Here's another one where they get +2 armor, and their destroyed effect moves the amber on them to the common supply. Chant of Hubris, move 1 from a creature to another, so this lets you move your exalted amber onto an opponent. We got 2 of those. So that's this starter. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Trying to give you guys a early look at some of these new cards. Let me know if you like this little sneak peek. I'll put a spoiler in the tags for people who don't want to see it, but if you clicked on the video, you should know what it is. I do have more of these that I want to get opened and share with you guys, so let me know if it's something you want to see in the future. Alright, we will see you around. Like, comment, and subscribe, and forge them keys.